Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to go take care of something. Let's see, play. Play. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so I think we've gotten everything we needed here. We probably need to go back and at least talk to Grace, I think.
It's an antique umbrella stand.
There is the matter of that clock. And I feel like that poem we found earlier probably has something to do with it. There's also the Getty estate. Alright, you take care, Sarah. I'll be around if you need anything.
My precious boy. How wonderful of you to stop by.
Can't stay away from you, Gran.
Make yourself at home, son.
Gosh. I love Grandma Knight so much. She's so adorable.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
She's so adorable. Look at her. Just look at her.
Do you have any idea what Caprice Girl means?
Something without something, I think. My French is so rusty. I swear
Vale,
my
how's it
mind
going?
is going.
It's okay, thanks.
You missed us harassing our cop friend. It was great.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? I remember when I was a girl, we always had a St. John's Eve Mass. The Mass was said at midnight, and we held candles. One time on the way home, we were waylaid by a large group of drunken revelers. They didn't hurt us, but I was frightened. My father was furious. We never went to St. John's Eve Mass after that.
Gran is still a Southern Belle after all these years. I know, right? She's so adorable. We'll compliment her.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
Exit. Okay, so... Grace made the comment of snakes being akin to dragons, and how the snakes here. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it,
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
I believe that was your father's, Gabriel. You keep it.
she's just like, nope, I've seen that shit already. I am not dealing with it.
I'm going up the attic again.
Enjoy yourself, dear.
Yeah, I've been working data entry, and it's not too bad. It just can be tedious, and we're not really allowed to talk much. So most days it's just, you know, you get the paperwork, you sit at your console, you type it out, then you put it back with the rest of it and repeat, basically. It's not too bad if you do like I do and have a radio. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I just realized what you're supposed to do here.
The face of the clock. The face of... The face... The face...
Granddaddy, you old fox.
Alright, let's take a look.
The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the recurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tipped bold strokes and underlining.
Oh my god, Mayo, that sounds tedious. Incredibly tedious. God, you ever look at somebody and like what they are capable of and think, damn, that is bloody amazing. At least you get along with your bosses. That's the main thing. What is this?
Gabriel is
Oh, that's the
carrying
clay.
a lump of clay from the banks of Lake Pontchartrain. This is the last page of inventory. The old photographs show Gabriel's grandfather with two other men that Gabriel has not identified. Those two,
And then,
it's Gabriel's sketch of the series of crosses from the Laveau tomb wall.
wait, where's the...
This is the first page of inventory. Gabriel has a photocopy.
Okay, that's the photocopy. Okay. And now sisters are moving out, then you and your girlfriend are getting tumors for permanent use. That'll be nice. Yeah. That sounds good, man. Yeah, I'm currently still am where I'd been at. I'm looking at some housing, but I'm kind of trying to keep that on the down low right now. So we'll see how that goes. Grammy, I have questions again.
That's it. Take a load off, huh?
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Oh, we have new stuff.
Have you ever heard of a Schattenjäger?
Schattenjäger? Schattenjäger? How odd, Gabriel. I haven't heard that word in years. My goodness, you've given me a chill. Oh, Granddad used to say that sometimes in his sleep.
Really? Do you know what it means?
No, I'm afraid not. I asked him about it once. I don't think he answered me. Odd.
Thanks, Gran.
And I don't think there's anything else to it.
Have you ever heard of...
I don't...
Okay,
Do you know anyone named Heinz Ritter?
Heinz Ritter. Oh, Gabriel, where did you hear that name?
I found a letter in Granddaddy's clock.
I promised I'd never tell you or your father. But I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Tell me, Gran.
Your granddad's name was Heinz Ritter before he came to America. He changed it to Harrison Knight legally when he arrived.
Why did Granddad change his name?
I don't know. I tried to ask him about his family, his life before America, but he didn't want to talk about it. Never even told me about his name change. I found out one day when I saw his passport in a drawer. Since he obviously found it painful, I never questioned him about it. But I'm sure it wasn't trouble with the law. Your granddad was the best man I ever knew.
that doesn't mean anything. The law is just sometimes wrong. Trying to study programming as much as you can. You're waiting for your vacation? Yeah. Yeah, God, man, I am so eager for a vacation. Just a week of just not doing anything would be great. Like, that sounds lazy as hell, but I don't really care right now. I think if I did get a week off, there's a friend that I want to go visit.
Didn't Granddad ever say anything about his past or his family?
Only that his family was crazy, and that he never wanted to see them again. He believed in some family curse, thought that he could spare Philip and Philip's children from what he called old nightmares. Whatever Harrison wanted to spare you, though, it cost him plenty. He never did sleep well, and he would often get a far-away, guilty look in his eyes. He was wrestling with something he thought he should be doing, someplace he thought he ought to be. I don't know how he could think that he should be anywhere but with me and our child. It's a terrible way to live.
I mean, if you got a sense of duty, I guess. Duty. Anything else?
Do you know...
I've told you all I know about your granddad's past.
Okay, duty. Schottenjäger means Shadow Hunter. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome name for a band. I know there's like Demon Hunter who did the Killing Floor 2 soundtrack, but Shadow Hunter though. It's very possible, Mayo. You may have just, they may have just gotten to the point where they've relied solely on your being there, and it's like, you have the power now, dude. You can be like, good, because here's what I want. I'm not saying, you know, do that, but, you know. I was going somewhere with that and I lost it. Compliment her.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
It makes her happy. I'm gonna say it. Alright, exit. Alright, let's go and talk to Grace then.
I better get going.
All right, dear.
Third time would be creepy. Probably. There is the Getty estate, but I don't know if we really should be going there yet.
Please select a
Lucy, home.
Oh, joy.
I don't like how he said that.
Good coffee. Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Alright, first things first.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I told you nothing. I hope you don't think this subject is erotic. It's not.
What? Hi, yes, what the fuck was that?
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. It must be a local custom. New Orleans love any excuse to celebrate.
Do you know what Caprice encore means?
No. Sounds French, though.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Wasn't she a big voodoo queen before the Civil War?
That's right.
Well,
Well,
just
thank you,
heard everything
Maya.
I know
You take
about
care,
her.
man. Yeah, no problem, man. I actually have a D&D game in about 2 hours, I think. An hour or two. I'm sure Kaz will come in here and yell at me when it's time, but, Glorious Fail, how are you doing? Spoilers? I mean, he's just translating it. We'll figure it out later, I'm sure.
Are you sure you don't know anything else about Marie Laveau?
I told you. I can't help you with that.
You're the one that does research, Grace! You should know!
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Is that a voodoo word?
I don't think so. It's German.
No, but it has a nice ring, doesn't it? Schottenjäger.
Hell yeah, it does. I'm doing alright. This is the longest I've streamed in a while. I think. I don't know. How long was my last stream? I don't know if it was a spoiler or not. Sorry, I did not mean to hit that again. I don't know if it was a spoiler or not, but it's not a big deal if it is, honestly. Alright, messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
How about any research?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
I need you to look up a Madame Cazeneuve.
Madame Cazeneuve? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend, Malia Getty, was?
Grace, Cazeneuve's at least 70.
As if that makes a difference to you. Okay, I'll see what I can find. Anything else?
I like how she said that, but it sounded like she was trying not to laugh.
Okay.
Wait, Joe, you knew this entire time? Alright, I guess we do need to go to the Getty estate. I didn't think we needed to go there yet. We either need to go there, or we need to talk to, what's-her-face again. Is this the secretary from Ghostbusters? She seems the same. No, but between Grace and Janine, they would have like their own group of sass, and it's great.
The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitifully new and unused.
What would I even use this for? You have to do things in the square. Oh, okay. Probably. I just don't think I can get into the Getty estate right now. So I'm not gonna bother with it yet.
I'll be back later.
See ya.
Why did the inventory voice sound like an old Jamaican woman? Because, I mean, she wasn't old when she made this, but she was Jamaican. All right, we'll go to Jackson Square and poke around for a little bit.
That doesn't seem to work that way.
Well, it should work that way, because I say so. I don't know. Well, yeah, but she wasn't, like, super old when she made this, I thought.
Hey, come back here. Hey!
Oh no! My guy!
The artist is off chasing his errant drawing.
Oh dear. Can we go take his easel? Let's go take a shit!
The artist would not. Gabriel doesn't want to take. The artist is off.
Okay, I guess we can't take that. It's fine.
Oh, unbelievable. Rotten luck.
Do 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 do.
There's her drawing caught up against the hedges.
She was 67 when she did this, so she wasn't that old. Okay, she was up there, but also, hey Nathaniel, how's it going? Tappy tap. Can we talk to him?
Interrogating the little boy wouldn't be very useful. The lucky dog vendor has his nose buried in a paperback novel. Gabriel noticed that it is not. Big surprise. One of his.
Oh, wait. Hey, buddy. Do you want one of these?
I have this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books, finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Really? I'll have to check it out sometime.
You could take this gift certificate with you, if you'll give me a lucky dog.
A lucky dog for a $20 gift certificate? Well, sure. Here you go.
Somehow I feel like that wouldn't actually happen these days.
This is the last. The lucky dog is plump and
Juicy. Here, little boy.
You wouldn't like a lucky dog by any chance.
Would I? Thanks, mister. You got any special requests? Let me know.
Okay, two things. One? Actually, three things. One, you just gave him the wiener. No, no. Two, he didn't sound like a little boy. He sounded like a girl. And three, the biggest problem here is just those eating noises. No, the you know what I meant. Anyway. Okay, what about...
Interrogating the little
You mentioned something about special requests.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be put on a list for this.
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Can I? Just watch me.
Good. There's something in there I can't quite reach.
This
Come
is
on.
so wrong! Stop!
Can you reach that piece of paper?
Sure thing. Here you go. Yep. See ya.
It's our adult minds that are just like going horrible places with this, but you know, back then it probably wasn't a huge deal. Music's no. Internet tainted adult minds, yes. Okay.
This is the last page of inventory.
Let's see. Is this it? Hey, buddy. Is this your thing?
This belongs to you, doesn't it?
My drawing. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I lost my only copy of a manuscript once.
Well, you saved my butt. Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, huh?
Artists helping artists. Yes. Okay.
Do you mind if I watch you?
Be my guest.
An artist is taking advantage of the fine weather.
What the fuck?
Say, do you think there's anything you can do with this pattern?
What do you need?
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole pattern from this partial?
Pattern is probably circular, and there's some repetition in the elements. What is this from, anyway?
You'd never believe me.
Okie dokie. Well, I might be able to reconstruct the pattern if I had more data, but this is just one small area of it. If you could get me any more of these, it would help.
I'll see what I can do.
But here's the thing: we have this, so
I have some more of those patterns.
Really? Let's see. Yeah, these are great. I think there's enough overlap now. I'll give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great. I appreciate it.
okay. I have a tape recorder, but I haven't really... Oh, I see. It just automatically... Okay. Oops. I don't know why we ended up back in here, but okay. I think I'm gonna go talk to the Moonbeam lady again.
Gabriel Knight, come in.
Hello, Magentia.
Let's see if she has anything new.
Please, be seated.
Could I
You
ask
say
a few
Winnie.
questions?
Of course, Seeker.
A juicy Winnie. Winnie the Pooh.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? It is the greatest night of the voodoo year. There is always a traditional conclave on St. John's Eve. Most of our voodoo churches these days hold functions in the church hall. But in the old days, they had ceremonies out in the wild, and they wore animal masks and had a huge bonfire and dancing. I used to go when I was an apprentice. Sometimes in the swamp, you know, Bayou St. John. Sometimes at the lake, Lake Pontchartrain.
Like, what now?
What's the significance?
Special ceremonies are performed, and the Loa come to ride the faithful.
Come to do what now? Why are you riding people?
What's the significance?
There is no night more powerful to voodoo magic.
What's the significance?
There is no...
Do you have any idea what Gabriel St. Gall means?
No. No, I don't.
Yeah, that sounded convincing.
Do you have any idea?
Oh. You know.
Tell me about the animal masks.
I saw them used once or twice when I was younger, but you don't see them much anymore. They're too close.
Too close to what?
Just bad karma.
Got the bad karma.
Tell me.
I don't know what else.
Let's see. Is there anything else that I can ask her? Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger?
I don't know anything about that.
That was worth a shot. Okay, I think that's the end of this day.
Dr. John tells me you're a voodoo practitioner of some kind.
Yes, I am a voodooienne, a voodoo priestess.
No one here speaks French. That was weird for New Orleans. I think she knows, but she's not telling me for some reason.
Do you get many people in here on an average day?
Some days the need for my power is greater than others. But I have many regular clients who would be lost without my vision, Mr. Knight.
I can imagine. That's a great-looking mask on the wall.
It's from Africa, a gift to me from Queen Tabitha.
Do you know Dr. John well?
Oh, yes, we are old friends. Those with gifts are often drawn together.
So, let's say I came to you wanting to attract a woman. Or what would you advise?
Oh, I wouldn't think you'd have any trouble attracting women, Mr. Knight.
No. I guess I don't.
Oh my.
So, what advice do you give your clients?
I tell them to follow the light, beware of the darkness, and always get expert spiritual advice from someone with the sight.
That's what I thought you'd say. Nice place you got here.
Thank you. For me, it is a sort of temple.
I can see that. Do you get many people in here on an average day?
Some days the need for my power is greater than others. But I have many regular clients who would be lost without my vision, Mr. Knight.
I can imagine.
I think she's just repeating now, yeah?
That's a great looking...
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Well, I guess I'll be gone now.
Do what you will, if it harm none.
Count on it.
So I forgot that's a thing you can actually do, like... Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of wander around to different places now. Grammy! I want cookies.
Gabriel, my love, how nice to see you.
I want cookies, I want to
Nice
watch
to see you
cartoons,
too, Gran.
and I want... I don't know.
Make yourself at home, son.
A Crowley quote, yeah. I actually, just picked up, like, a bunch of his works on the Kindle. Which, yeah, it's the Kindle version.
Done anything interesting lately?
I raised you.
Lately, Gran.
Oh, you know me, Gabriel. I always got my nose poked into something.
It must run in the family.
Gran doesn't have a TV, how does she watch The Price is Right?
Are you okay, Gran?
I'm right as rain, boy.
That means she's gonna die soon! Sorry, that's usually what that means.
What's new, Gran?
I've been working on baby sweaters for the church bazaar. Keeps me busy.
Ever have one of those days? Is there anything you need?
Me? Oh, no. I'm just fine, Gabriel. I have more than enough of everything.
Are you okay? Can somebody tell me what's going on? Can somebody tell me what's going on? Ever have one of those days? Man, I'm beat. This sleep thing is getting to be a real problem.
Yeah, I know the lady you're talking about, cause she was,
Well, Gran,
she
I
was in
better get
Hocus
going.
Pocus. She played,
All right,
Mary.
Hi.
My grandma totally would
Hi
too.
there.
Is this your store?
This is a Dixieland drugstore, and I own it, me. Name's Walker, Willie Walker.
So, this is a voodoo store, huh?
Voodoo? No, man, this is a curio shop. The things you see here are from local folklore. None is real, I'll tell you for sure.
What about these magic oils and powders you're selling? Aren't they a part of voodoo?
Read the label, man. We make no claim. Sold as curio only. It means what it says, no? These are novelties, not voodoo.
Same lady who voices Grace voiced the little boy. Well, that explains it.
So, do you get many tourists in here?
We all the time. They want to buy a bottle of money-drawn oil or a Wanga bag to take home with them.
So does any of this stuff actually work?
Are you crazy, man? These are just curios, novelties for the tourists.
But you sold a thing to a 70-year-old lady.
So does any of this...
Are you...
There's no one to talk to there.
Have you always lived in New Orleans?
My papa and his papa, all the way back to the days when the real of old we've been living here.
Marie Level.
How's business?
About like always.
Business.
Nice weather we're having.
Don't bother me. Can't you see I'm busy? St. John's Eve is coming and I got to be ready.
Gran was a huge voice actress. Who was she?
I'm a businessman too. I own a bookstore here in the French Quarter.
I don't really care, me. I got a store to run.
Bruh.
Have you always lived? How's...
Alright, let me try talking to him again.
Can I ask...
What up?
Linda Gary. I'm not familiar with her.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Man, I don't even know what language that is.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Like the ones in the voodoo rituals they do for the tourists?
Right.
I used to sell a few as souvenirs. The only one left is Willie Jr. over there. The old crocodile. Well, he's sort of a mascot now, yeah.
About Willie Jr., would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
$100? You gotta be kidding.
Me and Willie Jr. very close now. I could talk with him for less.
Okay. Wow, who did she play then? She was Tila, holy shit. I did not know that. That's awesome. Oh! You know, she was Dr. Sinian in SWAT Cats as well. I know that probably means fuck all to you guys, but SWAT Cats was an awesome cartoon growing up. Shadow Weaver, Madame Raz, and She-Ra. Yeah, I recognized her as, Dr. Abby Sinian. She was also in Skeleton Warriors, apparently. She was in the real Ghostbusters. She was also in, Batman the Animated Series. She was also in the Little Mermaid TV series. She was apparently in Pirates of Dark Water, which is another awesome cartoon. One of my absolute favorites. She did a few voices for DuckTales by the look of it. She was in an episode of a pup named Scooby-Doo. I don't... Bravestar. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Yeah, no kidding. Holy shit. Yeah, I remember hearing of the voice actress for Dr. Sinian from SWAT Cats had died a few years back, but then it was just kind of like, I had no idea, you know, who she was. She died relatively young, too. Holy shit. Anyway, okay, I think we've gotten all we really need here. So we can buy this thing for $100. We don't have the means to do this yet. Brain cancer. Oh.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
I detect sarcasm there. I like how this guy is still just outside the window flailing like that. I know he's supposed to be playing the drums, but it honestly looks like he's flailing.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It is one of the important ceremonial nights in Voodoo.
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I am afraid I do not know the origins of St. John's Eve. I only know that it was a night of ritual long before Voodoo came to New Orleans.
So
What else?
Okay.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I used to have some antique African totem masks, but they
Well,
were
thank
on
you,
the
Thor.
point of
I
disintegration,
appreciate
so
that.
I removed them.
Oh, he removed them. So where are they now?
Are you sure you can educate me further about animal masks?
Unfortunately, I do not know much about totem masks. The practice was more African than American, and that is not my area of expertise.
Okay, thanks. Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I have not.
This is quite a place you have here.
Hey,
Thank you,
Kaz.
Mr. Knight. I have dedicated myself
Thank
to
you
the
so much, dude.
preservation
I
of
appreciate
this
it.
unique culture. It is gratifying to see others reap the fruits I have sown.
We're talking to Worf.
So where'd you pick up all this stuff?
Oh, here and there. We accept donations of any pertinent items.
Did you ever get any wackos in here?
You mean besides yourself?
Oh, snap!
Besides me.
I do not care to make those kind of judgments, Mr. Knight. All are welcome here.
But you just called him a wacko.
You're a big guy, aren't you? Do you work out? Play sports?
I do not play basketball, if that is what you want to know.
Who, me? No. You just look like such a natural athlete.
I do find ways of keeping fit, Mr. Knight. After all, our bodies are temples.
You sound like Grace. I should get the two of you together.
Is Grace your wife?
No, she just acts like it. So what do you think
Wait,
about
why did he
summer
ask
weather?
me that? I don't.
Have
What?
you ever seen it so overcast or so muggy?
It is unpleasant. The heavens are not pleased these days.
Nice outfit.
I prefer simple cotton to dead flesh, Mr. Knight.
I'll have to remember that.
So he's a vegan. I mean,
So, how is the museum business?
Those who truly seek understanding are few, Mr. Knight. But even one can be an audience.
Yep, sounds about like my shop.
wow. There's some heavy banter going back and forth here.
So, where'd you pick up all this stuff?
Oh,
Did you ever get any wacko? You're a big guy, aren't you? So what do you think of us?
Okay. We're just gonna leave now.
I'll be going.
walk carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
We're gonna go back to Napoleon House because it just occurred to me we still haven't really talked to these guys.
Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game. This is torture.
Oh well. Have fun.
With all the people in...
Come on. Shut up. You are a fungus.
Oh, I missed like his first line of dialogue there.
So, having a good game?
I'm concentrating.
Fine. Alright. What do you guys do when you're not playing chess?
I used to be a jeweler. Marcus here was a butcher. Come to think of it, he still is. Now we just sit here and play chess all day. Actually, Marcus plays. I just sit here and let him win.
You come here a lot, don't you?
Every ever-loving day of my life for 20 years.
Nothing like a good game.
Yeah,
Oh well.
These guys are great.
Having a good game?
I'm concentrating.
Fine. All right.
No, we're gonna bug him.
So, fine. So, fine.
Shh, fine.
What do you guys do when... What's up?
Buddy, I think the place you're looking for is down on Bourbon.
No comment.
Come on, I'm going.
Hi. How's it going?
Could you excuse us? We're talking here.
Well, I'm gonna talk to her
Hello there.
Excuse me? I was talking to the lady.
And she was listening raptly, I'm sure. Hi, how's it going?
It's been worse.
Shut up, Marcus.
Business picking up?
Some. Mostly locals, as usual.
You ever get tired of tending bar for a living?
Never thought much about doing anything else.
Hey, Ragnar.
The weather's pretty crappy out there today.
I wouldn't know. I'd never get out of here before dark.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I do with these guys, because, like, I should talk to Sam, I guess, but... First stream I watched was that old haunted house one. Haunted house one. I think I know the one you're talking about, but it's been a little while.
Several fine old oils line the walls of the bar. It's a bust of Napoleon. How apropos.
Okay, we're gonna save. Actually, we can get into the Getty Mansion now, can't we? Because we have the detective badge. They'll let us in, right? Go for Brooke. Let's try it. Nice place.
May I help you? I'd like to see Malia Getty, please. I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you. I do have official business. Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
Gabriel doesn't want to display his possession of that bat.
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business. Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Miss Getty.
With the 80s ghost guy.
Miss Getty will see you. Right this way.
Trying to
Miss
think.
Getty will be down shortly. Thank you.
It wasn't Maniac Mansion, was it?
What can I do for you, Detective?
This is quite a place.
Thank you. It's been in the family a long time.
If it's hot and muggy outside, why is there a fire? She's guilty. I know, right?
Done anything exciting lately?
I'm sorry, but I'm very busy. Can we get to the point?
Alright.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Getty?
I assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
Oh my god, Ragnar. Oh, she's very pretty.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out of the lake?
Oh,
I wish
Haunting
I
Starring
could,
Poltergeist, that's
but
right.
I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake, and I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out of the lake?
I wish I could, but I've never seen or...
Okay,
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
the microphones,
But
I
you're
know,
not
right?
convinced?
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh. Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
It means he has a boner right now.
Are you sure?
I really don't... Isn't there some place in town that you can find out about that sort of thing? A museum or something?
I believe there is a museum.
Then maybe you should check there.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
I think she's onto us.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now.
He has a mega boner.
Tell me more about New Orleans.
I'm afraid I don't get out into New Orleans society much. Because of the Getty money, we have slots in the best country clubs and on the best Mardi Gras courts. But I must admit, I hate it. I avoid actually making an appearance unless it becomes absolutely necessary.
I know about those courts. They're very exclusive.
Yes, especially when it comes to people of my race. That's why we don't turn down the appointments. It's a rare opportunity to rub their noses in it. But that's not where I spend my time. I have more important things to do with my life.
That's admirable. Many women would love the chance to get caught up in that kind of life.
I'm not any kind of woman you might be familiar with.
Yes, I can see that.
Oh my.
Tell me more about New Orleans.
I don't know what else you want to hear, Detective. Anything you might care to know about my public life you can easily look up in the papers.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm afraid I quite abhor them.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I believe it's some sort of local holiday, but I don't know much about it.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint-Or means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, Detective?
That's confidential information, ma'am.
It means he doesn't know. This is the protagonist. This is also the early 90s, so there you go, I guess. Insert gif of Dumbledore shrugging.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
I have heard of her, of course, but that's about it.
Hey, Kaze, how are you doing? I am okay. I've been extremely busy with work and stuff, which I'm still working. I'm just, you know, here. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's see. Animal masks?
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? I don't
She
know
was
what you
Ragnar.
mean.
That was like a big thing that they mentioned. Aw, I miss you too, man. I hope things are going better.
Do you know?
Animal mask?
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with that, Detective.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, Detective?
Is it going too well? Oh dear.
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Well, hopefully it stays that way, cause I get that. I know, personally there for a bit, I actually had, issues with anxiety because, you know, I was worried about things suddenly going horribly wrong, especially when, you know, it's like, especially when it comes to, you know, when you're interested in somebody and whatnot, and still having those issues, but it's, you know, I'm trying not to let them eat me alive. It's hard though, because it's like, you know, at least in my experience, it's like one day you mean something to, like, mean the world to somebody, and then the next you just don't. So it's really kind of, yeah. She's named after sex and death gods, literally. So, yeah, they weren't even really all that subtle about it.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
I am sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you. Or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
Bruh.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large, extended family.
Oh, thanks,
I see.
Kaz, for giving a gifted sub to Kaze. I really appreciate that. It's awesome of you.
Do you have a husband? A boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I do a lot of charity work around the city, primarily in the prison and reform system. I'm not a professional sociologist, but it does interest me.
I'd like to
else?
hear just about anything.
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt. I wanted to study
Vanderbilt.
psychology, but my family's interests came first.
Oh? Why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please, I do have some morals, Detective.
Oh, snap!
I'd like to hear just about anything.
For the record, I'm 28, Detective.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have a few friends. A woman in my position can't really afford them.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I try to stay away from the media as
Oh my
much
God,
as
Ragnar.
possible. Last year there was that story about John Kennedy Jr. and I. The phone didn't stop
Age or
ringing
waist
for
size.
weeks.
Joe!
I prefer to keep my private life private. I would appreciate it if you would keep my name away from any public association with the police, Detective.
Of course. I'd like to hear just about anything.
I do a lot of charity work around this.
Alright,
I wouldn't know where to begin.
As you wish, Detective.
flirt with her.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that. Brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
Okay.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job. I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
Busted.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police. I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out. Robert? Show Mr. Knight out, please.
Busted. I'm
I
here to
was
woo
such a
your
good villain.
villain.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time.
Ah, shit.
Well, that happened. Yeah, that would okay.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to return home for the day.
That went okay. It's great. It's great, right? And then that's when he realized he locked himself out. Oh wait, Grace was still there. Never mind. My name is Gabriel Knight, and I was actually sent down from heaven to purge. Yeah, that went out pretty good. It was great. It's great. It's... Oh no. Did Gabriel decide to take acid? Certainly felt like that. John Tabaki says of oh, okay. Well, I guess I wasn't gonna read that after all.
I'm so glad you could join us today. I've got messages when you want them. I also checked out Kazanu. There are multiple listings in the white pages. I got the page, but you'll have to figure out the right one.
Oh, great.
Great, thanks.
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened?
I don't know if that's exactly what happened, Kaz, but it was pretty
Is it just
close.
too embarrassing? Don't tell me you actually got to see her.
Are the stars out tonight?
Gabriel, you don't seriously think she's interested? She can have any man in the city. You know, men with bank accounts.
You underestimate the Knight family's tragic poet samurai appeal. When Daddy married Mom, she was the hottest catch in town.
I always suspected there was something fishy in your family tree. But seriously, I think you should be careful.
Grace.
I'm serious. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach about this.
It's called jealousy, my dear. And you're right. You should be jealous of Malia Getty, as should every woman on this planet.
Oh, never mind. I'll just fix these books. Your life is in your own slippery little hands.
The point is to get it into somebody else's hands. And soon.
I don't like how he said that. Men with bank accounts. Well, she didn't say they had to be full. Just remember that. Okay. Kaz, how much time before we have D&D? Is it still another hour, or? Because like I don't wanna go too long. Half an hour? Okay, I can go a little bit longer then. Oh my god, I hate the laptop sometimes. I hate it sometimes because, like, I'll go to click back towards something and then just... yeah, it just acts weird. Okay. Alright, so... let us... oh, it's this guy.
Hey, kids.
Huh?
Bruno.
Gabe, pet. I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
I don't even know how to answer this.
Gee, is today the day that hell freezes over?
One needn't be rude.
I feel like, though, we will end up having to, I feel like we will have to sell that. Alright, told,
Got
yeah.
a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Okay, let's see, messages.
Do you have messages for me?
Your pal Mosley called. He left a message that they're interrogating a suspect this morning and you might want to be there.
Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
Do you have more messages for me?
That man from Germany called again, Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours. I took down his number. If you change your mind and want to give him a call back, just ask me for it.
Do you have more messages for me?
I've given everything to you.
And still you don't love me. No, I'm kidding.
Can I get that phone number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure, I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
Could you just...
Sure, what?
I can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything.
Alright,
Here's that phone number.
Thanks.
So we got Tim Curry singing. That was great.
Good coffee.
Hey, kids.
Again?
Bruno.
Gabe, pet. I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
But you were just here a minute ago! Why is Gabriel taking the long way around?
How much would you give me for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Stay out of this, Grace.
Ooh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right. How much for the painting?
I think it probably is, Ragnar.
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know. My fares are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Grace, let me deal with this. Fine, it's yours.
Gabriel!
Here's the 100.
You better take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display, though not for your sake, I'm sure.
Well, to be fair, we do
At least
need
in my
money to
shop,
go get
there'll
the
be a
thing
chance
from
of
the
someone
shop
actually
guy.
Seeing it. I can't believe I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
I don't believe you!
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
She's very angry with us. She's very angry with us. I had to progress the game, Grace. Give me a break. Let's get this guy. Oh, right.
This
Hey, actually, let's take a look at that.
is the shed skin from Moonbeam's snake. Gabriel magnifies the shed skin from Magentia, Moonbeam's snake. The snake scales are hued brown. They don't match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
Okay, so we know she didn't do it.
This is the last.
Well, the funny thing about that, though, Kaz, is like...
Somewhere there's a New Orleans.
The funny thing about that is just she takes painting classes, supposedly, so it's like... Yeah, I know, right, Ragnar?
Wolfgang Ritter's phone number, written in Grace's pretty scrawl.
Oh god, is it like an actual number I have to write down? Can I magnify it?
Gabriel.
Well, I can't see it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna tab out for a sec. That's not what I'm after. That's not what I'm after either. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I did that just so that way I can be able to... What the... What? Okay. I don't know why it did that, but okay. Let's see. Oh.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
I'm looking for Wolfgang Ritter.
Ja, einen Moment.
Yeah, is this Gabriel on the phone?
This is Gabriel Knight. Why are you calling me, Mr. Ritter?
I have been having premonitions of great danger for you, Gabriel. You must leave New Orleans this very day.
What the hell are you talking about?
It is hard to explain on the phone. I have had senses, feelings about you. It took me a long time to have you tracked down. I had a sense that Heinz had a grandson, but until these dreams started, I did not know if I should contact you.
You say you're related to my grandfather?
Yes, Heinz was my brother. There is much about the family that you should know, Gabriel. Come to Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. It is our family home. I will tell you everything when you come. You must come immediately. You are in great danger there.
Look, I appreciate the family spirit and all, but frankly I don't know you from Adam, and I'm not going to fly off to Germany even if I could afford it.
Gabriel, please. If you won't listen, at least let me send you something. It is a journal from one of your ancestors. Promise me you will read it.
Well, I'm pretty busy.
Please, Gabriel, you are the last of our line. I am too old to carry on. You are our last hope. Please, for your family, read the journal.
Leave Dwayne.
All right, I'll look at it.
Good. Now be careful and come to me as soon as you can.
First of all, hello.
Goodbye.
Secondly, you're going to die, and also, I am your uncle. What is this, Star Wars? Oh god. Hey, has anybody noticed, like, Twitch being kind of broken in their dashboard? Because it's showing that I don't have any stats. It is weird. And I don't know why. I'm very confused. Don't use the dashboard anymore. It's probably safe. Alright, so we did that. Let's take a look at the, this thing, yeah?
Somewhere there's a New Orleans phone book missing one of its C pages. Gabriel?
Well, okay, fine, open it. The C word. Oh, see the world. I thought it said the C word, and it's like, oh no. No. Don't do that. Kazuna. Kazuna B. Probably A, yeah? Alright, well let me not tab out this time. Let me actually use a pencil. Streamlabs OBS. I was using that for a while, but the problem with that was when I did Vice City, which I'm seriously wanting to play that again because I fucking love that game. But when I played Vice City, one of the one of the issues that I had was because it was DirectX 9, it wasn't picking it up unless I tried to do like a monitor capture, but that only works if it's in windowed mode, and I couldn't put Vice City in windowed mode. For some reason, that just doesn't tend to work, and I can't tell you why. All right, we're just gonna like dial all of these, I think. All right. Can I use the keypad for this? No. Oh wait, it's not even on. One of these days I'll figure this out.
Hello?
Hello? I'm calling from the Dixieland drugstore. We have an order for you.
Castro, be quiet. Who is this?
I'm a friend of the owner.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we know that's her. Was there anything else to that?
Somewhere does...
Wonder if we have to dial it again.
There's not... Gabriel never had...
Yes?
Hi. I called earlier about your drugstore order.
Hush, Castro! I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Still one of the other numbers, anyways. I don't think that would work. Yeah. Okay, fine. Lol. Okay.
Hello, Casanova residence?
Hi. I was wondering if you could help me.
Yeah?
A woman in the Dixieland drugstore dropped her purse today, and the name Kazanu was inside it.
Dixieland drugstore? Never heard of it. Sorry.
Will these people ever say goodbye when they hang up? Why is our phone in the 20s? No, this game takes place in 1993. All right, let's try some of the other ones then.
Hello.
Hi. Is this the Kazanu residence?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Do you or does anyone in your family patronize the Dixieland drugstore?
I'm a busy man. What are you selling?
Nothing.
Good. Goodbye.
Rude.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
Well, that answers that. Well, that's odd. I guess she got tired of our shit, so she just took it off the phone. Alright, let me try something. Yeah, wasn't there like a, now that you mention it. Wasn't there a, thing on that page, too? It was like... Yeah, this. Because she has a dog. What if we, like, try to get info that way? 6170? Alright. 6170.
Cajun Critters Animal Clinic. This is Melissa.
Do you have a Madame Kazanu as a client?
Madame Kazanu? Sure, I know her. She's not here right now, though.
Really? She told me she'd be there. Would you happen to have an address by any chance?
Yes, but I'm not sure I should give it out. Who are you again?
I'm worried about Castro.
Oh.
He's missed 3 dance lessons.
Castro? Her little doggy? Oh, he's so sweet. Well, I guess if you know Castro, it's okay. Her address is 345 Dauphine.
Thanks.
Yeah, so that happened. I'm just gonna save now. I'm just gonna save. I don't even know. Go door to door, just light people on fire. I mean, I'm sure that would be effective in some circles. Hey, Grace, you still mad at us? You still mad?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Okay.
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Oh my. No comment.
Did I ever tell you that you're actually quite attractive?
Be still my heart.
Had any customers lately?
No, but I'm sure you have.
You know, you really should get out more.
But then who'd take care of St. George's?
Or me.
Exactly.
Oh, done anything interesting lately?
By your definition? No. I prefer it that way.
Man, she's not happy with us.
Keep 'em busy?
Not really. If you need any research done, let me know.
I guess she's not too mad at us. So that's good.
I'm going out.
See ya.
So how would she know about... unless she's been in his bedroom... Oh. 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 Okay. Let's go to the PD first.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know.
The Mark's activity,
Hey,
yeah.
it's a beignet guy.
Great, I'm starved.
The what guy? It's not Steve Bloom, though.
Stay put, you. Hey, grab me 3, would ya?
Sure.
Thanks.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Does he know what a Schottenjäger is? Probably not.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Can't say that I have, but it sounds dirty.
Oh, honey, it's very dirty.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
It really does, actually, now that you mention it. It really does sound like a German booze. How would I know? You don't want to know, Joe. Or do you? It's fine, just DM me later.
You son of... Give me back my badge. Now, Knight!
Sure. Thanks for letting me borrow it.
Yeah? Well, you borrow it again in your history. Yeah. About today. Glad you made it. It'll give you a feel for how I am in action, you know.
Have you ever heard of a shot of Jaeger?
Sort of thing.
I'm sure it'll be invigorating. Who is this guy anyway?
Calls himself Crash. He's been an informant for us before, mostly helping us bust small-time pimps and dealers trying to break into the territory. Well, he's been staying invisible during these murders, but we picked him up this morning at Jackson Square. Pushing coke? He knows something. Call it detective's instinct.
Detective's instinct. Got it.
Alright, Crash. I want to hear about these murders. You been present at the so-called voodoo ritual?
I don't know nothing. I told you.
Come on now, you can tell me. Do you know anyone who's been to these rituals?
Look. I can't say nothing. You gotta let me go, man.
Now, you relax. No one knows you're here. The man who picked you up
No,
with
no,
plain
no.
clothes.
Plain clothes. Like you could fool them. They know I'm here. They've got ears all over the city. They know everything.
Now who are they, Crash? Are they the ones doing the murder?
Let me go.
If you're so worried about being detained, start talking. Now, you tell me what I want to hear, and maybe I can get you in the witness protection program. But you have to earn it.
Witness protection? Are you crazy? Don't make me laugh. Jesus, just let me out of here.
Now come on, who's behind these murders, Crash? Why are the victims all members of the underworld?
By now they know I'm here. It's different when I'm supposed to come here. Or if I can send a message. Tell them I didn't say nothing.
Christ, he's freaking useless. Take him back to detain him, would you, Tony?
Bye, Charlie Sheen. That was
tell
fun.
You, times like this, I'd kill for truth serum and damn the civil rights.
Can I quote you on that?
Huh?
Hell no. Damn! We only keep him for 24 hours. Tomorrow morning I might have to let him go. Sorry it wasn't more exciting. For the book, I mean. Maybe you can punch it up some. You know, what do they call that? Fiction. That's it.
It certainly is. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, let's talk to him a little bit,
Can I
and then
ask
I'm
you
gonna
about
have
some
to end the
stuff?
stream soon.
You're the writer. Ask away.
What's the status on the Voodoo murders case?
It sure as hell ain't going well. There's a lot of brakes being applied in different areas of the investigation. We're getting some real info on the victims now, and they're not exactly upstanding citizens. I was hoping to get more out of Crash, but he's scared shitless. We'll have to let him go tomorrow morning.
What's the status?
I told
Have you ever heard?
No. Ha! Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
I don't think there's any relation. What do you know about?
What else do you want?
Okay, I don't think there's...
Sure. No.
I don't think there's anything else here. Alright,
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Have a good one.
Oh, one thing I do want to do real quick. I want to go back to the park and get the thing from that artist guy. Should have got a photo. I don't think I can after that. For one thing, I think that one lady would have probably murdered us in cold blood. Alright, I need to go talk to this guy.
The artist is an able draftsman, but interrogate...
Alright, well, talk to him.
How's it going today?
What? Oh, it's only you. Man, I have been jumpy all day. That pattern of yours really freaked me out for some reason. There's just something creepy.
You finished it?
Yeah, and you're welcome to it. Here.
Wow, this is great.
Uh-huh. Just don't, like, blow up the planet with it or something, okay?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh, forget it. I'm probably just being stupid. Do your thing with it, and good luck.
Cool. Alright, so we got that now. Let's take a look at it.
The reconstructed Veve was done for Gabriel by a technical artist.
Oh, a tap dancing kid is gone. Casino residence. Yeah, why not? Knock, knock.
It would be better to be invited in... Gabriel,
If I want to open up...
it would be better... Gabriel, it would be...
Yes? Who is it?
Hi, I'm doing an article on voodoo, and I heard that you...
I am a good Catholic young man. Take your evil influence elsewhere.
But I just have a few questions.
I can feel the evil eye. Go away.
Yeah, it really looks like a kind of a sigil of some sort.
Yes?
Dwayne, is that you?
I have some fine magazine subscriptions for sale.
I'm sorry, but I'm not interested.
I'm selling pet supplies.
I've got some great pet supplies. Could you cool little doggy?
Castro has everything he needs. Don't you, Castro?
Thanks a lot, Castro.
Land shark.
Land shark?
You are no Bill Murray.
Please let me talk to you, Madame Cazeneuve.
I don't talk to strangers, young man.
I don't... I don't get the reference, but okay. Alright, that's not happening. It's an SNL thing, okay. Alright, I think this is where I'll end it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the thing here. So thanks guys for coming out. It's really awesome of you. Oh boy. Yeah, like I said earlier, I have D&D soon. Which is great. I enjoy it thoroughly. It's great to be back, to be honest. Joe! Why are you like this? Yeah, no, it's great to be back. I'm glad to be back. I just, like I said, I feel kind of bad because of the simple fact that I meant to be back sooner than this, and then it just kind of didn't happen. So, but it happens, I guess. Also, can we discuss, like, how badly Twitch's thing just does not want to scroll very well? There we go. Get wrecked. Right, I should see who's live and give them a host. Who is live right now? I know Gear's live. Yeah, I wanted to go earlier today. I see Sarah's live. So I'm gonna host Sarah V's. He's a good dude. So that being said, thanks for yeah, roll well tonight. I'll try. No guarantees though. I've been having interesting times. You've seen that in our games. For those that don't know, on my Wednesday game, I jokingly said something about jumping on the table and dancing, and Musix is my GM for that game, and he told me to do it, to roll a perform check, And I did, and I got a nat 20, so yeah, it was great. Anyway, I'm gonna host Sir. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'll be around. I don't know if I'll do this again tomorrow. I may switch to something else. I don't know, just for the time being, but otherwise, you know, probably more Gabriel night. Anyway, see you guys later.